We're airing worldwide on the web. My name is Jeffrey Davis. Our next guest, half of our guests are returnees of this couple. We have Russ Montal, co-founder, and Bill Tkowski, partner of FMC Partners, a financial services firm, correct?
Correct.
Why don't you tell us what's going on in the financial services world? You're really consultants.
Yeah, we're consulting CFO, controller level for smaller family business, mostly family businesses. We like to say small to medium-sized businesses, usually anywhere to 3 million to 20 million in sales is who we are best at helping. Typical engagement for us is 8 to 12 hours a month, but there are ones that we are there 1 day a week, and at that level, that's pretty much where we cap it. Our intent is to help these businesses better understand where they make money and where they don't, and to help them protect their cash flow and make sure that they're a healthy business.
Well, that's easier said than done. I would think a lot of clients are resistant to hiring you.
Yes, at times. It depends on how we're referred in.
It's like people don't always, even though people know that they might be sick, they don't like to make it public, right? They try to hide it as long as they can.
Yes, it's very true. They try to hide it, and then the other side of it is if things are going okay, they don't really understand that they do have an issue that they need to work on, and it could be better.
Yeah, a lot of our clients are really operationally driven, and sometimes they don't know they're sick.
Right.
Right. They're getting their weekly checks, and as Russ mentioned, a lot of family-oriented businesses, and they got family members doing books and everything, and sometimes we come in too late. That's why trying to get to some of these guys early is important.
But again, being honest with you about what's going on financially usually means that someone inside the system is not working correctly, right?
Correct. At
you have
some
to
level.
make some tough decisions.
Yes, and
very tough.
Yeah, and that's one of the problems that a lot of those owners have, is they don't want to make the tough decisions. A recent client that I'm dealing with is struggling exactly with that. He knows he needs to change some management staff around. It's not anybody on the accounting side per se, the bookkeeping side. It's the managers aren't tracking jobs and staying on top of the workers the way they should. In order for him to be successful, he understands that. We're working on a plan to.
So do you do training as well?
Yes, we'll train. A lot of times we're training the owners on how to read their balance sheet, how to look at different things. This one we're looking at his different lines of business, because while he had them separated on his reporting, he really didn't do any measures. He didn't do any analysis of how he was doing month to month, year to year of each one. So that's what we get into a lot. And we try to help the clients understand their business deeper and better, and help them. If it's a situation where somebody internally can maintain those documents and we're just reviewing it once a week, that's fine as well.
So I hope these are not the wrong questions. How are you different than a traditional turnaround consultant, I guess, that would come from the bank?
Turnaround consultants, from my experience of having done a few, the turnaround consultant is very intense for a period of time, and then they move on, a lot of them. I know there are some that will continue on with their clients as well. Our ideal is to go in, there is a little bubble at the beginning to get a client up and running to where they need to be, but then to some extent it's to spend as minimal amount of time to help them as we can do, because our view is we're your CFO. We want to be financially responsible and fiscally responsible for your company as well. So if you only need 4 hours a quarter, then that's what we'll do.
If anybody wants to find you guys, you have a website?
We do. We do have a website, fmcpartners.com.
Phone number?
877-536-3155.